school here in York Township, Ohio. I almost said Buckeye, Ohio for some odd reason. Well, you got the gist. It's time to play some high school baseball, ladies and gentlemen. Who else is ready for today? We got ourselves a dandy as always. It's our first game of the campaign featuring your Highland Hornets and the Buckeye Bucks. Two good teams going at it today. Gonna be a shame someone's gonna lose this one, but hopefully we'll be the one that comes out on top out here. Should be some fun. Coach Grissom really knows how to make a winning team out there, doesn't he? And we will see what will happen in the near future because the season is almost ready. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Highland Hornets and the Buckeye Bucks. Both coaches talking things over. Excuse me for the sideways camera, folks, just putting stuff down. And we are ready to rock and roll, aren't we? Good afternoon. I'm Tommy Maroon here for WHBW. Feel free to hit the like button, subscribe button, bell icon. I see one person's already liked the live stream. Thank you so much for that. Baseball season is here. Who would have thunk it? We had football, fall sports, basketball, winter sports, and now baseball and spring sports. Hard to believe, but we have less than 145 days till it's football time again when we play the Hudson Explorers. That's going to be a lot of fun. But we're not here to talk about, we're not here to talk about football. We're here to talk about baseball. I parked all the way over. I'll show you. Way back. Somewhere back there. All I know is that I'm going to have to take a very long hike back to my car when this game is over. I didn't know where the game was at. That's why. I mean, hey, it's better to be here and park far away than it is to park close and get there late, I guess. I mean, my goodness, we got a lot of excitement here at WHBW. Some fun coming your way, so stay tuned for what should be a good one. Unfortunately, they don't have a scoreboard, which I find kind of odd because you'd expect them to, but oh well. Where will we be broadcasting this one? I should be broadcasting it from my car. Oh, wait, I parked like 20 minutes from here. Buckeye Bucks take the field. Let's look at our starting lineup, shall we? Brought to you by, I don't know what it's brought to you by. Anyways, starting off things, that's Quinn Marquis, the Westminster commit. After that is Sam Napier, then Mitch Good, then Logan Marquis. And then after that comes Carter Oviatt, the Limestone commit. Hunter Winston, the Ohio commit. Casey Miser, Peyton Ganda, and Jake Dobkowski ends the lineup for us. Meanwhile, let's look at the field for those Buckeye Bucks. Oh, the national anthem's playing. Excuse me. I apologize for that. Couldn't hear it. I was talking way too loudly, I guess. All right, good guys are ready to break code. We'll talk about Buckeyes lineup. It looks a little like this. Pitching for them, that is Aiden Barnhart. Catching, that is Ranger Metter. At first base is Andy Schneider. Second base is Tanner Ongst. Yeah, Ongst. I think I pronounced that correctly. At third, that is Chandler Kosh. At short, that's Nathan Saddles. And then Dylan Sickle at left. Gabe McCabe at center, and Scott DeMarco out at right. DHing for them, that is Dylan Trailanek. And we are talking things over. Meanwhile, ready to break huddle one last time over there. I think we should have ourselves some fun tonight. I hope you are ready for this one. I'd like to remind you that Friday is the home opener against the Westlake Demons. Hopefully we'll be able to live stream that. Of course, we couldn't live stream any games last year at Highland due to the poor Wi-Fi. Hopefully this year will be a different story. We already mentioned the starting lineups. We'll see what happens on this somewhat of a chilly Tuesday afternoon. It's about 5 p.m. That's when first pitch was. My shoes are getting all muddy, unfortunately. I hate it when that happens. I mean, you gotta look professional when you do this. All I know is that this is gonna be some fun. All I know is that we're gonna have lots and lots of fun. Playing this down as Buckeye rather. I'm so used because the only other time that we live streamed a baseball game here on WHBW was a Highland Copley game, which of course resulted in us winning. Quinn Marquis is ready to step in, and we are almost ready to get this show on the road. Alrighty. We'll see if we can go to 1-0. Looks like we're ready to go. Quinn is ready. The new season is underway. Here we go. Hornets, Bucks. First pitch is a swing and a miss. Great to have you aboard. Tommy Marin here for WHBW. It's a new season, so anything can happen. Thursday is at Hoban, by the way. We won't be there because I got dinner at BW. There's a ground ball, third base side and foul. And now Quinn's down 0-2. Of course, the third baseman, Chandler Kosh, came in and tried to make a play. And Quinn didn't even hop out of the batter's box for that. I find that to be a little surprising. Getting the target and the sign. He's ready. The no ball, two strike pitch is in the dirt. 1-2. Of course, Aiden Barnhart, the pitcher. And this is baseball at its pure finest. No band shifts, no pitch clock, no nothing. 1-2. Oh, upstairs, 2-2. Good eye there by Quinn. The umpire right there said it best. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Barnhart gets back into his windup, 2-2, and Quinn strikes out swinging. That's all right. And now it's Sam Napier, the former football standout as well. Had himself a dandy playing football this year, of course. Season ended in frustration to Central Catholic again. This time it was a blowout, but still nothing to be ashamed of as that ball is way foul back. Look out. There's an airplane right there. Barnhart is ready. Getting set, here it comes. Ball 1-1-1. And of course, Central Catholic won the state championship over Hoban, who we got to play, of course, Thursday night. 1-1 coming up. There's a line shot deep out to left field. Going back. That ball is going to hit off the wall. Sam's going in a second. He doesn't need a slide. He's safe. Stand up double for Sam. Now Mitch Good comes up to the plate. Thought for a second there maybe it'd get out. Think I know where I can go now for this game. All the way up on that hill. That would not be shabby, would it? It would not. Mitch Good bats left-handed like myself. Sam got her first hit of the season, a double out to deep left field. Strike one taken, nothing in one. Weather in the 40s, forgot to mention that. Weather in the 40s, people bringing winter jackets. Got out of my astronomy class pretty early, so I was able to get home and then get to Buckeye. That ball is gonna get away. Sam dancing. I believe the count is 1-1. They're gonna talk things over. Ranger Metter and Aiden Barnhart. Now they break. Excuse me for 1 second. So it's 1-1. Sam at second, one gone here in the inning. Getting set, here's Barnhart. Trying to dance out of this RBI chance here for us. And Mitch is going to hit one high in the air out to left. A nice catch for the second half of the inning. Good play there by Dylan Sickle. That means two are gone here in the first. He says it's so shallow. Now Logan's up. Logan also football standout, of course. Few football folks on this team. You may recognize them from there. First pitch. Ball one. And Mr. Marquis.
How's it going, Tommy?
Oh, it's going well. How are you? All right. Yes, great to see you as well. And here we go. Getting set. Logan waiting. Here comes the 1-ball, no-strike pitch in a minute. Fouled back off the screening, 1-1. Of course, this is a different scene out here. I mean, not only are we at Buckeye, but of course, we never get to broadcast BW baseball or softball because of how loud I am. Here we go, 1-1. The offering. Ooh, Logan looking silly on that one. 1-2. So, Aiden Barnhart, one strike away from dancing out of that one-out double by Sam. And giving us 0 in the first. Getting set. Checking at Sam on second. Sorry, on Sam at second. That one is a ball, 2-2. Of course, doesn't have to run if it's a full count, considering the fact that there's nobody at first. My shoes continue to get all muddy and stuff. That's never fun. 2-2. I forget they always get muddy during baseball as Logan strikes out swinging. That'll conclude the top of the first. So despite a one-out double by Sam right there left, almost got out of here. Nothing happening as we will climb up this hill. How about this? Not a bad scene. Not a bad look at the game, am I right? Yeah, of course I'm right. Why am I wrong? I tell you when I'm wrong most of the time. So we're gonna practice. Let's look at that Buckeye Bucks lineup, shall we? Once I climb up this hill. Don't worry, we're almost there. Almost there. Gee willikers, Batman, it's cold. Whoops. Scott DeMarco leads things off. After that is Ranger Metter. Then it's Andy Schneider. Then Chandler Kosh. Dylan Sickle. Then Tanner Ongst. And then Dylan Trelanek. Then Gabe McCabe. After that is Nathan Saddless. And meanwhile for us, Max Wagard, the man on the mound, he's committed somewhere. I forgot where he's committed. I apologize for that. Catching is Peyton. First, we're going to have to count down. Excuse me. Right field is Casey. Center field is Quinn. Left field is Mitch. Shortstop, that is Sam. Third is Logan. Second is Jake. Whoopsie doodles. That's from last year. And first is Hunter. And DHing is Carter. We already mentioned Ganda's doing the catching out there. Oops, gotta fix this. We are almost ready as Scott DeMarco leads things off for the Buckeye Bucks. So we're gonna have a little huddle right there. Quinn and Mitch engaging in a far conversation. Buckeye fans are making noise as DeMarco will lead things off. Max is ready. His first pitch of the season coming up, and this one is going to be a ground ball to second. Jake is there. He'll throw down one out. Good play by Jake Dobkowski, the kicker on the football team from earlier this campaign. Once again, I said it a lot. I'm going to say it again. A lot of familiar faces from the football team. I mean, Andrew would have been on this team had he never gotten hurt, which is quite a travesty. Quite unfortunate. Of course, he got hurt during that Central Catholic game. Peyton Janikis, who backed him up all season as a first pitch, as a strike, nothing one, and filled in for Andrew when his shoulder was down. He was, as the 0-1 comes up, that is a ball 1-1. He's also on this team. He's standing up in the dugout, I should say. This is Ranger Metter, by the way, number 1 he catches. 1 ball, 1 strike. Max is ready. Lets his 1 ball, 1 strike pitch go. Perfectly placed in the upper outer corner, 1 and 2. Nobody's watching this. I don't know why. It's baseball. It should be fun. I mean, there are no stupid rules like in the MLB now. 1-2. Max is ready. Lets it go. That one way outside. Ganda had to basically get out of his crouching position for that. 2 and 2. See another airplane taking off right there. What is this, like City Field or Petco Park? We're right next to an airport. I think we might be. Second plane I've seen. Here comes 2 and 2. This one hit in the air, popped up, and Max is going to catch it. 2 gone. You can call that a P1 on your scorebook. I would be doing scorebook, but someone's got film here on WHBW. Andy Schneider comes up to the plate. Andy is the first baseman, number 55. No doubles, says Mitch, as the outfield backs up. Here's Max's first pitch. That one is fouled. Bottom of the first, 0-0 the score. Of course, I wish we knew what the scoreboard said, but unfortunately, there is no scoreboard. So Max ahead, 0-1. Getting the sign from Peyton. Here comes the 0-1. Strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-2. Strike away from breezing by the first inning. Let's hope that Schneider goes down on this pitch. That would be nice. Max is ready. The 0-2 coming up. Ground ball to short. Sam is there. Sam throws down a Hunter. That'll take care of Andy Schneider. down in order, 4-3, P1, 6-3. After the first inning, we don't have a score. I mean, we do have a score. It's just 0-0. So there they go back out. Aiden Barnhart is still going. He's working the mound out there. Of course, softball at the circle. There's softball over there today. I've been noticing that. We hope to get you the softball games this season as well. I think this game was originally supposed to be for, what do you call it, here at, or back at Highland where we play. But for some reason, something like that, moved it to Buckeye. Let's see who's due up for the good guys. It is Carter Oviatt, Hunter Winston, Casey Meiser. So Carter, Limestone commit. That's Division II down in South Carolina. And it's pretty impressive to make it to Division II. That's quite a long flight, quite a long drive to Limestone, I guess. I mean, Westminster, where Quinn's playing, that's out in Pennsylvania, which isn't that far from here, and it's a D3 school. So, hey, who else is hoping that Westminster's going to play the Brown and Gold Brigade one day? That would be nice. We run into Quinn once again, except this time we'll be broadcasting against him. So here comes Carter to the plate. Carter, a good hitter. Hit one out of here last year at Highland Stadium. You can hear our dugout saying, "Let's go, Carter." Barnhart is getting set. Here comes the first pitch. Ball looked high and away, 1-0. Of course, back at Highland, there were those risers right there as the 1-0 is taken for strike 1-1, right where the flagpole usually sits, right near the scoreboard, near the bus garage. And that's where we would show you the game. It wasn't that bad of a view, I must say. Carter hits one in the right. That will be caught. One gone. Good play there by the right fielder, Seth DeMarco. Now Hunter comes up. So Carter hit that one on a line and just couldn't do a thing. Hunter playing for Ohio, or the Ohio Bobcats in 2 years from now. So yeah, we got a D1 player, potential major leaguer, you never know. Never know, that's how it starts. D1, maybe D2 as the pitch is blown away. 1-0, of course, Highland's very own Luke Rayleigh, D2 player at Lake Erie College. That's where Derek Evans, if you recall from him last year, he was our center fielder. That's where he is now. Strike one on the lower outer corner. 1-1. Not really a beautiful day for baseball because the weather's pretty chilly. 1-1. Hunter looking silly on that swing and a miss, 1-2. But he's got time to redeem himself. You can sure bet that. He throws left-handed and bats right, or he throws left-handed and bats right-handed. 1-2. Upstairs, 2-2. It's the exact opposite of what I do. Throw right-handed, bat left-handed. I do everything swinging-wise left-handed. Golf, baseball, hockey. As Hunter hits one in the air out to shallow right. That ball's going to sit down for a base hit. Or it's foul. It was foul, excuse me. Hunter looked a little frustrated on that. And now the junior still in a 2-2 count. Well, the softball stadium yelling about something, yapping about something. 2-2 becomes 2-3. Ball gets away from the catcher. Throw down is in time. 2 outs. So you can call that a KT3 from Metter to Schneider. So who's up for us? You might be wondering why that is Casey Miser, another football face. Had that 25-yard sweep of a touchdown back against North Royalton. He's a freshman, by the way. I shouted that when he scored the touchdown. Strike one, 0-1. Still donuts on the scoreboard. I mean, we're in the second inning, but still. Getting set. Here comes a pitch. Way away, 1-1. So getting set here, that is a Barnhart. It's looking for 2 shutout innings with 1 hit. 2-1 high and in. You can hear us cheer on for Casey, who takes strike 2. 2-2. You got to remember in high school, the strike zone is a little bit bigger. I mean, that's one of the things people notice in the Little League World Series, that the strike zone is ridiculously large. 2-2, here it comes. Outside 3-2. Peyton would be next. Peyton Ganda. And the reason being for that, I'll save it in case he gets out. Payoff. Oh, it hit him. Take your base. It hit him. You know, he did not mean to do that, because that means he brings up Ganda. And if you recall last season against North Royalton, almost hit a walk-off grand slam out to left. I thought that ball was going to get out of here, but get out of here it didn't. But yeah, back to where it was. The reason being, I talked with my little brother Joey was playing baseball years ago. I asked one of the coaches, hey, why is the strike zone just so large in the Little League? And told me that it's because pitchers don't have the accuracy as they do on the professional level, so they try to make it a little bit favorable towards them. Otherwise, you'd see a lot of walks. Peyton waiting. Pick off. It gets away. He's going down to second, and Casey is going to make it in there. That's exactly not what Barnhart wanted to do. So now Casey doesn't need to drive one in the gap. He just needs to hit one that'll sit down in the outfield. So the pickoff backfires. Peyton's still waiting for his first pitch. Here it comes. Strike on the outer part of the plate, 0-1. Don't know what the dimensions are at this stadium. They don't have them. That's kind of disappointing. Getting all set for this one. Here comes the no ball, 1 strike pitch. This one's hit out to left field, shallow left field, and that's going to sit down for a base hit. Peyton scores the first run of the season on an RBI single. All right, 1-0 on that. As Casey touches home, Peyton Ganda gets the single, as now Jake Dobkowski comes up to the plate. Jake, the second baseman, number 2 on the team, bats 9th. He'll be back to the top of the order following Jake, of course. And the first pitch is coming up. Jake takes ball 1 upstairs, 1-0. So there's Ganda right there. He's in short sleeves. Oh, ye gods. I don't know how he does it. I'm just freezing out here. Well, again, when am I not cold? 1-0. Becomes 2-0 as it's tying away. So Ganda with a little flare. The left fielder right there, Dylan Sickle, tried to dive for it. His hat came off in the process and just simply couldn't make the play. mean, that was a dead duck, I guess. 2-0, Jake becomes 3-0. You don't swing at this, that's for sure. I know my little brother says always swing at 3-0. I say never. Quinn would be next. We've had ourselves a nice and decent 2-out rally, and by decent I mean really good. Getting set. Can't swing at this, Jake, and he takes it the whole way. 3-1. Didn't know what that was for a second. Couldn't see the umpire. 3-1 the count. In Barnhart's pitch. And there's ball 4. Take your base. Goes back to the top of the order with Quinn Marquis, who lined out to left the last time. Pretty sure that's still in the mind of Dylan Sickle. As the pitching coach or coach is out there ready to give him a lecture about something. Coach Grissom talking with both Ganda and Jake. Ganda hit a little flare out to left that sat down and scored our first run of the season. You know, Max pointed out that I'm wearing Buckeye colors. I did not mean to do that. Just a cool day. I just decided to go with one of my heavier sweaters out here for today. And what do you know? I'm accidentally wearing Buckeye. I apologize for that in advance. Don't worry, I think I'm wearing my Highland baseball polo shirt behind it. 2 on, 2 out for Quinn. My goodness, it is chilly. Should have brought my winter jacket. I wasn't thinking. I'm never thinking. Ganda at second. Jake at first. 2 gone. Set. Now the first pitch coming up. Strike 1. Nothing and 1. You can see everything from out here. You can see Buckeye High School. I think Buckeye High School is actually right there. That's another building. But still, good campus, I must say, here at Buckeye, or York Township. In Medina County still, if I'm not mistaken. There's a ground ball right back to Barnhart. He's just going to take his time and throw down at first. And so the damage is limited. But hey, damage was done. Thanks to Payton hitting a whoop single out to shallow left. He's going to have to put on the catching gear and all that fun stuff. As it is 1-0 good, guys. Max returns to the mound. So we're up 1-0. Who's up for the Buckeye Bucks? Why, it's Chandler Kosh. After Chandler Kosh is Dylan Sickle. And then after Dylan Sickle is Tanner Ongst. Max had himself a nice, easy inning back in the first. We'll see if he can keep it up again in the second. Had himself a dandy of a first. Actually, excuse me, I don't think Jake is number 2. He's number 8. I apologize. I just realized that. I'm like, whoops. Made an error. Didn't mean to do that. I apologize for that, folks. So, an inning and a half through this contest. It's good guys 1, Buckeye Bucks 0. We'll see how Buckeye responds to our little 2-out rally that consisted of a hit batter, whoop single, or a throwing error, I should say, or on a pickoff, then a bloop single, and then a walk. Hey, Mitch, how are you? All right, good to hear. We can do one of those mic'd up things like what ESPN always does. Chandor Kosh is gonna lead things off here for the Buckeye Bucks. They got some action brewing in the bullpen now. That's one thing that they have that we don't at our stadium. 2 bullpens. I mean, we have 2 bullpens, but they're both on the same side. We got press box at our stadium. That's kind of cool. Kosh watches strike 1. It's 0-1. That looks like it's number 22. 22 being Scott DeMarco. There's a strike. I think I call him Seth DeMarco for some odd reason. I apologize for that. 0-2. Scott DeMarco. So Payton gonna talk things over. Is Kosh still doing things? Kosh number 48. And Max lets it go. And he struck him out swing. Couldn't catch up to the heater right there. 1 gone. Outfield having some fun out there as Dylan Sickle comes up to the plate. Sickle, the left fielder. Where's number 3? Infield's gonna move back in. First pitch. Sickle takes the ball. 1-0. That's one thing. The softball field has the scoreboard. Baseball doesn't. You'd expect both. Strike 1, 1-1. Instead, you gotta keep track of the score in your head. It's always hard to tell what's the difference between a hit and error, especially on the high school level, where you see a lot of those borderline plays. 1-1 pitch, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Max does have a strikeout, I believe, or 2 strikeouts today. Ranger, no, he has 1. Excuse me. Game to Chandor Kosh. Here's the pitch. Reaches out, whoops 1 right to Jake. He's got it, 2 gone. Never an easy play. And to run to his left and make a good catch as Tanner Ongst is up. 2 gone in the second inning, bottom half of the second inning. Here's the first pitch. Ball upstairs, 1-0. Looks like that's a football field, maybe a soccer field over there, and a track as well. Pitch coming up. Baltimore chopper to short. Sam charges in. He throws down a Hunter. And again, the Bucks go down in order. Nice job there by Max Wagar. It'll be time for the 3rd inning. Score reads 1-0 in favor of us. It will be 2-3-4 due up for the Black and Green Brigade. We'll see who's pitching for Buckeye. As when I say 2-3-4, I'm referring to Sam, Mitch, and Logan. And which Mitch? Mitch Good. There are 2 Paynes on this team, Ganda and Janikis, and 2 Mitches, Mitch Good and Mitch Zielinski. One nothing out here. We've it's still Aiden Barnhart going on the mound. Played 2 sevenths of this game, meaning we've played about, let's think, 14.2, 28.5% of the game. Definitely not the best and most ideal weather for a baseball game. Hopefully that'll change by the end of the season. I mean, we are in Northeast Ohio. The weather can be anything, any day. Of course, We'll see what happens in later. Of course, ONU did split us in baseball, and we lost to Allegheny in baseball, if I'm not mistaken. That was a tough one. I think we went down the rankings of all lost Yellow Jackets. Sam Napier launched one to the left, almost got out of here. But alas, it was a double. Has one of the 2 hits today for us. Here's the first pitch. Sam watches that one, 1-0. I assume Barnhart's going to be a little less aggressive, I should say, a little more conservative out there when it comes to his pitching philosophy. 1-0, 2-0, outside. It's the 3rd inning out here on WHBW. If you're new here, hit the like button, subscribe button, bell icon. As the 2-0 is taken for a strike, 2-1. Of course, you had to figure Sam was probably going to take that one, and take it he did. Here comes a 2-1. This one is popped up high in the air, shallow left. Who's got that 3 men going for it, and it's caught by the center fielder, Gabe McCabe. 1 gone. Good job there. That's something you're taught at Little League. That's something you're taught from day one. Always call for the ball, and one person call for the ball. And whomever it is, better be the one with the best shot and best odds at it. Mitch Good is up. Here comes the first pitch to Mitch. Ball, 1-0. Chilly day, of course. Sun not out. Here comes a 1-0. Reaches out, grounds out one to first. Good play there. Flips to Barnhart covering for the second out. That was Andy Schneider on the play. You can hear what's going, Andy. So now it means Logan Marquis is up to the plate. Logan 0 for 1 today. Like everybody, sans 3 folks. He's gone out today. Ball 1, low and away. Logan struck out, if I'm not mistaken, back in the first. It was 1-0. And here comes the pitch. Strike, 1-1. And the foul pole is right there. Right there and right there. Of course, foul poles in high school, they're never that big. I don't think they're that big in college either. 1-2. See some kids playing all the way back there. As Barnhart's 1 strike away from his first 1-2-3 inning of the contest. Here he comes. Bounces it to third. That is a fair ball. No, foul ball. It was booted by Kosh. And Kosh very lucky to have booted that one. Thought maybe that thing was going to be fair, but nope. And the 3 folks that did get on base were Jake, Ganda, and Casey. And haven't gone out yet. 0-2. Logan fouls that one back. Heads up. So we have 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. Here it comes. And it's 1-2. Good eye there by Logan. I think this will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat. As we are 44 minutes and 44 seconds through the live stream. 1-2. 2-2. Oh, man. McCabe was ready to head into the dugout, but I guess he wasn't right. The 2-2. This one's hit out to right down the line. That ball is a foul ball. I think this will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Logan really making Aiden Barnhart sweat out here. Getting set. Here comes the 2-2. And Logan can only battle for so long. He strikes out swinging for the second time today. But hey, don't worry. Max Wagar's going to be heading out of the dugout. He's all hyped up for this one. You can see him right. No, that's not him. That looks to be Mitch, rather, or Sam. I think it's Sam, considering the fact that he's stopping right there, and Mitch is right there. And Mitch is left-handed as well. Sam's right-handed. We'll be doing Trailanek. After Trailanek is Gabe McCabe. And after Gabe McCabe is Nathan Saddless. Very chilly day out here. Of course, one of the things about high school baseball, you'll probably see it today, is re-entrances. You don't see that in the professionals, of course. Don't see that in the minors. I don't know if you see that in college or not, but what I do know is that on the high school level, that's one of the things that makes high school baseball so different. You just have that, what do you call it? The fact that you can re-enter after being pulled out for a split second. Yeah, that is interesting. If you get taken out of the game, your day is not necessarily over unless you're ejected. That's one of the things as well. You never see an ejection out there. Out here in modern day, not just in high school baseball, but really in the pros as well. You don't see too many ejections unless the umpire is doing something stupid like what he did yesterday to JT Realmuto of the Phillies. Trailanek is ready. Strike 1-0-1. Again, Scott DeMarco warming up in the pen. Here's the 0-1, 0-2. There's DeMarco right there on the bump. We'll see if he'll enter in. Getting set. Here's the 0-2. Spanked out to right down the line. That is a fair ball. That'll be their first hit of the contest. So much for a no-hitter. So much for a perfect game, too. Gabe McCabe is up. McCabe, the center fielder. Getting set. Here's Max trying to shake it off. And he throws a ball well outside. 1-0. You know, the Guardians are playing the Diamondbacks just like they did last night. I don't know what the score was last night. They're trailing 3-1 to Arizona. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, he's going to bunt, and bunt it foul down the first base line. That's also something you don't see that often in the pros now, bunting. The philosophy of trying to gun one out of here. Just hit stuff that's going to fly out of the park as quickly as possible. One ball, one strike. We bunt. One around, strike 2. So there goes the bunt attempt, because as you all know by now, if you bunt with 2 strikes and it goes foul, that is a, what do you call it? 3rd strike. Those kids may want to look out as the 1-2 coming up. It's outside, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Trey Winneck at first. Nobody gone. Third inning. Bottom of the third inning. We're ahead 1-0. Max looking at the runner at first. And here he comes with this 2-2. Oh, perfectly placed. Strike 3 called. 1 gone. Nathan Sadless is up. The number 9 hitter who sports number 9. We're saying they had a nice swing on that. Of course, he did not swing at all in the at-bat. That was a ball, 1-0. Of course, you don't know where Max is playing college baseball. I know he will be playing college baseball next season. That'll be exciting, to say the least. Swing and a miss. That makes it count 1-1. Chilly Tuesday, that's for sure. Getting set, and here it comes. Oh, on the outside part of the plate, 1-2. Just crouching down, just trying to stay warm, whereas it's almost impossible to. Pickoff attempt, he's safe. Always risky to do a pickoff, isn't it? And we've seen that today. Aiden Barnhart trying to pick off Casey. It backfired as Casey went down to second because the ball got away from the first baseman, Schneider. Ball again. I think it's 2-2. Getting set here is Max looking for yet another strikeout. He's racked up a few today. Pitch. I think that's a full count now. Back to top of the order with Scott DeMarco after Max. Last thing you want to do is start a rally, especially on the first game of the season. Run goes. It's a chopper right back to Max. He's only going to get 1. Nice stab right there for the second half of the inning, but unfortunately, due to the fact that Trey Winneck took off, no double play. Scott DeMarco 0 for 1 today. And now Ganda wants to talk with Max about something. And I will jog back to the catcher's box where he will squat down like what I'm doing right now. Maybe it'll keep him a little warmer because he's in short sleeves, just like Max. First pitch, strike 1, 0-1. So 2 hits compared to 1 in the, what do you call it, contest today. We have 2, they have 1. Here's a pitch. Sharp ground ball, diving Hunter, diving Jake, and now both schools have 2 hits. Oh, he slipped and fell, and the ball gets away from Ganda for a second. And Trey Winneck holds at third. So Scott DeMarco with a nice single right there. Ranger Metter is up to the plate. Meanwhile, Jake's down. That's not a good sight. So that is Jake Dobkowski, the senior second baseman. On first game of the season, injury is never a good sight to see. Entire team getting behind him out there. I can only hope he's all right. He dove for the ball. Must have hurt himself in the process of that. Looks like they're summoning the athletic trainer out there to see what's going on with Jake. Let's hope he's all right. This is never good. You never want to see anybody hurt. Jake definitely took a price out there when he dove for the ball. I mean, real team player to say the least. Definitely gave up everything to make a play right there and just couldn't do anything. He's still down. I hope he's all right. Jake's a really good kid. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that by now. I mean, it doesn't look like a super severe and really bad injury, like a matter of life and death, fortunately, as all the players are heading back. Jake is still down. Placing him will be number 30, Sam Napier and Logan, actually. Just fielding balls, rather. And something's telling me Jake's not going to be back in. So in fact, he's been down there for a while. He is sitting down right now. Sitting up. Got him up. Once again, Jake Dubkowski hurt on that. Athletic trainer, coaches, all gathered around him, making sure he's all right. It's been down for a few minutes, that's for sure. But looks like he's up, as in not lying down. They might be getting him up in a second. And Buckeye coach coming on out. If we resume as Jake gets back up, that's good. We'll see if he'll return. Kind of doubt it, as there is the cart that'll be heading into the stadium. I will take Jake. He is up now. It'll be Scott DeMarco, meanwhile, coming up to the plate. In this bottom of the third inning, there will be 2 on, 2 out. That's Jake talking with Coach Grissom. I have the cart right there. I assume it'll be coming in. Begs the question, who's going to be in for Jake? And looks like we got someone out there. Looks like number 12 will be in for us. That's Peyton Janicus as Jake is walking away. I can hope he's all right. It's never a good thing. First game of the season, having an injury like that. Which it takes you a few minutes to get back up. But Jake's a tough kid, that's for sure. He'll be able to hopefully get back to the field this season. That would be nice. So basically, it's a reset. 2 on, 2 out. So you have Payne Janicus in for us. I believe Payton also wore number 12 in football, backing up Andrew. As we are still getting set. Scott DeMarco is up. 2 on, 2 out. Actually, that's not Scott DeMarco. It's Ranger Metter. I apologize. DeMarco's at first. And Trey Winek is at third. Ranger Metter looking to tie up the game, maybe give him the lead. So Max gets a restart pretty much, but still is 2 on, 2 out. And the run goes wide. We throw it down there. That backfires. The game is tied. Gandil with a mistake out there behind the plate. Never throw it down when there are guys at the corners. Regardless of the scenario, the ball went in and out of Peyton's glove. Peyton to Peyton. And the contest is tied at 1. So there goes the shutout. DeMarco at second. 2 away. Peyton playing near the bag. So was Sam. Strike again. Nothing in 2. Third inning. 1-1 the score. Of course, you can see the bus garage right there. Of course, unlike at our stadium, hitting it to the bus garage is going to take a lot of oomph. Timeout taken. Of course, you're not limited to timeouts in a high school baseball. That's a good thing. That's a plus. Max is right. He lets it go. Sharp ground ball. Foul third base side. So Trey Winek. Sorry for a shaky screen. Super cold out here. Trey Winek scored. As it's 1-1. The Bucks can take the lead now. And I think that'll sit down. Here it comes. Ground ball to short. Sam scoops it up, throws it long down to first, and Hunter showing off his range right there. And we are tied at 1. Good Lord, it's been a while since our last, what do you call it? Last time we were up time-wise. Don't worry, we know who's up. Carter Oviatt, then Hunter Winston, and then Casey Miser. Of course, the soccer field is right over there. And there is a track, of course, right there. You can see the orange. Of course, I don't know if Buckeye's football stadium has a track. Don't know if Buckeye Stadium has a track or not. I mean, their stadium looks very small. Their football stadium, I should say. And the football stadium is grass rather than turf. That's kind of odd for a high school stadium. And of course, years ago, there was no turf, and grass was what everyone played on. And then turf came, but kind of hard for people to get. In our stadium, of course, turf. The old stadium at the middle school, that's grass. So there is that. So the wind dying down. You can tell by the American flag right there. Wind is dying on this very cold Tuesday, March 28th. And of course, in 2 more days from now, baseball will return in the majors, and it will count rather than just spring training. Of course, spring training is to see who's going to get in and who's not going to get in. Guardians, I think, are going to do just fine this season. I predict them 93-69 on the campaign. Carter is up. 4th inning, tied at 1. Here comes the first pitch to Carter. Strike 1, 0-1. Good day out here for both teams. So we are dead a lot. The pitch. Ball looked a little outside, 1-1. Once again, I apologize for the shaky screen. I know here in WHBW, that's one of our things. We have a shaky screen. Just to live stream as a 1-1 is upstairs 2-1. Not to mention the fact that my hands shake naturally, and only gets worse when it's cold. Two one, 2-2. And the weather was in the mid-50s when I left campus from the Knowlton Center, which is basically where all the math and physics stuff is. Math and science, check, swing, foul ball. Always a cool place to be. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. That one's a sharp liner in a right for a base knock. Here's a throw down. It's over. Nope, he's safe. Almost a 9-3 ground out right there as Carter gonna take off his shin guard. Here comes Hunter to the plate. Timeout taken. They're gonna talk with the pitcher, Scott DeMarco. Actually, DeMarco, of course, number 22. Oh, this is their second pitcher of the day. Here comes Hunter. Sorry for shaking once again. Good Lord, it's cold. Looking at Carter at first as they will let Jake in. Good to see Jake back in the dugout. Hunter is ready. Here comes the first pitch on the way, but first the pickoff safe. Good job to get back in there by Carter. There's a head first dive, never a safe thing to do, but I think it's more efficient that feet first slide. Don't quote me on that. That one hits Hunter. That's the second hit batsman for Buckeye today. Now Casey's up. Casey was the other guy that got hit today. Two on, ain't nobody out. They'd love a ground ball, wouldn't they? That's off the padding back there. Nothing in one. Following the foul ball. Nothing in one, no one out, 2 on. And it's nothing in 2, no out, 2 on. Yes, Carter at second, Hunter at first. Casey Miser, the freshman and right fielder, is up. Casey waiting. Casey takes ball 1. Who didn't want to take one for the team right there? I don't blame him. Getting hit by a pitch is never fun. Trust me, when I was little, that happened to me quite a decent amount of times. I mean, not a lot, but still. Happened. 1-2. Ooh, that's a good eye. Looked like it could have been strike 3, but instead it's 2-2. So a count once upon a time 0-2 has now become 2-2. Casey waiting the pitch. He's going to ground 1 to second and through for a base hit. Here comes the runner home. I think it's Alex. The throw home is safe. Hunter to third is safe. So Casey scores the run on a single to right field. Good hustle there. Looked like that was number 19, Alex Dubkowski, Jake's brother, who was pinch running for Carter. Here comes Ganda. We up 2-1. Runners at the corners, ain't nobody out. That one's a ball, 1-0. So we got 9 runs to go till we can get a mercy rule and shut them out in the next 2 innings in order to make it happen. And pickoff attempt safe. Hunter not even bothering to score on that. And still nobody out. Ganda waiting. Here comes the 1-0. That's a ball. Throw down. There it is. In time, but the runner's going to score 3-1. Good sacrifice there by Casey. It means the bases are empty now. I think the count is 1-1. We up 3-1 now. As Hunter almost got himself out there. That would have been a great play by Buckeye, but nope. Instead, Hunter scores as this one is popped up foul to right. See someone warming up in the bullpen for us. Can't tell who it is from here. And I can tell you is that this is fine. Ball, I think it's 3-1. High and in. Getting set. Here's the pitch. Strike 3, actually. So that's the second out of the inning. As Ganda looks on the called third strike. I think it would be Jake Dubkowski, but I think it's Peyton Janicus instead. First pitch. Peyton takes strike one, 0-1. Of course, that's one of the things. Who's going to be QBing us next season? Is it going to be Peyton? Is it going to be Josh? Is it going to be Dylan? Which one? Strike. I mean, all three of them are great kids. I don't know who it's going to be. I mean, you can't judge one guy over another. That's for sure, especially on the high school level. Here's a pitch. In the dirt. That's a ball. DeMarco looked like he was going to try to get that, but no. Must be past 6 by now. Getting set. And here is the pitch. Another ball. I'd like to remind you it's back to the top of the order following Peyton. My fingers are absolutely freezing. I'll be the first to tell you that. Here it comes. Peyton strikes out swinging, and that concludes the top of the fourth. 2 runs are cashed in, however. Good job by the good guys. We're halfway home, folks. Don't worry. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. We're up 3-1 here on WHBW, where we not only broadcast things out for your Highland Hornets, but also for the BW Yellow Jackets. You guys BW alum? You guys BW alum? Man, oh man. I'm just wondering because, of course, this YouTube channel does BW games as well as Highland stuff. It's always fun at Ball and Walls. I'll be the first to tell you that. Halfway through this thing. We're up 3-1 on those pesky Buckeye Bucks. 1 run scored via a single by Casey. Another scored on a double steal where Hunter was able to steal home. And even though that might sound impressive, which it was impressive, of course, to score on that, you gotta remember they threw it down a second, which allowed Hunter to score. Max still working on the mound. He'll deal with Andy Schneider. Ooh, he bounced that one. You only have 2 people watching the live stream. And to those watching, once again, the shaky screen is because my hands shake. Very cold out here. And yeah. Once again, Peyton towards the center of your screen. He is the second baseman now. Here's Andy Schneider to the plate. We're going to back up. At least the outfield's going to back up. And the first pitch coming up. Schneider takes it for a ball, 1-0. Three to 1, good guys out in front. Here's the pitch. This one's hit out to the left center field gap, going back for his Quinn, and Mitch is gonna make a nice catch. 1 gone. Oh, that wasn't easy. Think the wind may have done something about that. So Schneider flies out to left, and now Chandler Kosh is up. Good play by the senior. First pitch is outside, 1 ball, no strikes. So Max ready, the pitch. Another one popped up, and this one fell actually. 1 ball, 1 strike. Max is ready once again, comes with his 1-1, and it misses 2-1. The batter, of course, Chandler Kosh. Kosh was a strikeout victim earlier today, back in the second. So Max got the target from Ganda, 2-1, 2-2 now. That's one thing that Kosh would definitely hate, to have his second strikeout of the day. There's a pitch. There's a pop, or ground ball rather, foul, first base side. That's good. It went foul rather than fair. I think that would have been trouble. We are leading this one 3-1. I'm getting set. Here's Max. He lets it. It's 2-2 go. Ground ball, third base side. That's a fair ball. Just tucks it in. Logan couldn't make the play. Thinking about going to second, but rather holding right there. Conscious. The throw is wild. Casey's going to have to pick that one up, gun it down to second, and that is not going to be in time. Bad throw by Mitch. Means that there's a runner at second, 1 out. And Dylan Sickles up, and so much for a double play scenario. But then again, I'd assume he'd probably steal second nonetheless. We should try to steal second. There's some geese over there. Tying run at the plate. Strike 1, 0-1. And that's one of the things that pitchers need to have. They need to have that. They just need to put those bad plays, those frustrations, those hits in the backs of their head. And Max is no exception to that. Look at that, 0-2. Good job right there. There's some birds up there. Look at them have some fun. Either they are flying away or they are here for spring. Doesn't feel like spring. Feels like a cold fall day. Feels like a early winter day. Kosh at second right there. 1 gone. And here it comes. Before that, a timeout taken by the batter. Batter, of course, Dylan Sickle. Sickle is ready, as is Max. And he's going to pop one up in a shallow right, going for his Hunter, and that one's out of play. Nice effort nonetheless. Sorry if I'm not talking much, just trying to keep warm out here. No, the players are trying to do the same thing as well. Kind of wish there was a heater or something like that. Here it comes, the pitch. Struck him out. 2 gone. Struck him out swinging. Outfield having some fun over there as Tanner Angst. Angst is up. Tanner can tie with a home run, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Third base coach talking with him. He's talking with the umpire behind the plate. Don't know what the talk is about. You can tell he's got a winter hat on. Cash will be out. They will pinch run for him. I think that's what he wanted to talk about. And it's number 4. I don't know if I have number 4 written down, and I do not, so I apologize. Just playing around with the ball. Tanner Angst is up. The worst part about this is that I have a long hike to my car. I'm blasting up the heat when the game is over, I'll tell you that. First pitch. Ground ball to first. Hunter's there. He will take it himself. So that will conclude matters in the 4th. 4 down, 3 more to go, ladies and gentlemen. Good guys, 3, Bucks 1. You know, it looks like the softball game is over already. They're shaking hands over there. I think it was Bay against Buckeye, of course. Scott DeMarco is still going on the mound out there. I believe it's the top of the order now. Quinn Marquis waiting things off for the Black and Green Brigade. After that comes Sam Napier. After Sam Napier is Mitch Good. So 1, 2, 3 due up for us here in the 5th. They're practicing out there, playing catch, including Gabe McCabe right there, the center of your screen. Number 3, Dylan Sickle, who struck out earlier today in the inning. Also having some fun playing catch. Come on, gang. 8 runs here so we can all go home. I'm sorry, I'm cold. How nice would that be, an 8-run inning so we can go home early? Quinn is ready. First pitch. Oh, that one's hit out in the left center field. That ball is going to be caught, however. 1 gone. Nice play. Nice play by McCabe. After Quinn comes, of course, Sam Napier. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Pretty sure DeMarco doesn't mind as he throws the ball on away, 1-0. It's hard to believe that the basketball season is over already. Congrats to Hoban for winning Division I. In fact, all the schools came from Northeast Ohio. There's a ground ball right back to DeMarco, who had to reach out and flip it down to first, 2 gone. All the schools now won in boys basketball as Mitch Good comes up to the plate. They all came from Northeast Ohio. Division I, you had held in Division II, Buckeye, my grandfather's high school. Division III was Lutheran East, if I'm not mistaken. And Division IV, Richmond Heights. Well, there's a bird really close to us. The goose really close to us. As that ball misses 1-0. Fifth inning, 3-1. Getting set to pitch. 2-0. It was upstairs. Don't know why it's cold, but it is cold and windy. I don't think we'll be able to get post-game interviews and stuff. Maybe we will. Here it comes. He went around 2-1. Once again, score reads Highland Hornets 3, Buckeye Bucks 1. Fifth inning, 2 out, nobody on. Inside, nearly drilled him. Logan would be next. Getting set here is Scott DeMarco. He's going to let his 3-1 go. Right down the middle, it's a full count. McCabe thought that was strike 3, but no, he'd be mistaken. That's indeed strike 2. Full count here for Mitch. Getting set. And DeMarco lets it go. Ball 4, take your base. Once again, McCabe looked like he was ready to hit the dugout. I know he's itching to come up to the plate because he'd be on deck. He'll be on deck in the bottom of the 5th. All folks, nothing says 2-out rally quite like Logan Marquis coming up to the plate. See if it can happen. Ball 1 was a little low in it. 1 ball, no strikes. So here's DeMarco. It's 1 ball, no strikes, the pitch. This one is hit high in the air, deep to left. Looks like that's going to be caught for the 3rd out of the inning. Dylan Sickle made the catch. So bottom half of the 5th, we have 2.5 innings left in this contest. So much for a mercy rule already. Of course, the mercy rule doesn't come into effect until it's past the 5th inning. You gotta play at least 5 innings of a high school baseball game. Is Max still gonna be pitching for us? The answer is yes, he is. We went down in order. No, we did not go down in order. For Mitch walked on a full count, I believe. Of course, Wii Sports doesn't call it a walk. They call it a ball 4. Always found that to be a little odd. They say it's ball 4. And of course, Wii Sports, one of the greatest video games of all time. As we see some bullpen action going on over there. Bottom half of the 5th. You know what that means? Bottom half of the order, actually, for Buckeye. It's Trailenek, McCabe, and Saddles. As they throw it down to Sam at short. They'll throw the balls in. We'll be ready to go. Max is ready. Trailenek has a single. He came around to score last time. And his only time to the plate. 0-1 is the count. Mitch and Quinn talking with each other as the 0-1 comes up. He's going to ground that one to third base where Logan is there. He'll throw down, 1 out. Well, folks, forget the throw down from third to first is not an easy throw. About, let's think. It's 90 feet, 30 yards, 30 yards. That's 30 root 2. If we're talking about a perfect 90-degree angle using the Pythagorean theorem. Here it comes. Strike 1 to McCabe. 30 times radical 2. That is the throw from third base to first. Shows you how underappreciated those third basemen truly are, as McCabe is going to check swing it and foul it back. Hopefully you're having fun here on WHBW. Max is ready. Nothing in 2. We got some action in the bullpen for us. As the timeout taken. The action is right there. And the pitch is a ball. 1 and 2. Excuse me for that. Just wanted to see. I mean, when you back all the way up, it's not shaky. But then again, you can't see what's going on. So I guess you gotta zoom in. Gabe McCabe in a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Here's Max Wagar with his next one. This one's fouled back, heads up. Of course, hoping will be Thursday night. We will not be broadcasting that. I have a dinner at BW to attend for the honors program. Ball 2-2. I'd like to remind you, tomorrow is a lacrosse game. Friday night is our home opener against Westlake. That'll be a lot of fun, won't it? 2-2. Oh, perfectly placed. 2 gone. Struck him out looking. Now it's Nathan Saddless to the plate. Yes, Saddless did chop one back to Max last time. Strike 1, and his only time at the plate. Getting set right here. The 0-1 on the way is low and away, 1-1. And you hear more birds over there. Way back there. Here it comes. We got the duck out of the way, 2-1. Another airplane taking off up there. Yeah, I hope you can see it. Max Wagar ready. And here it comes. And it's 2 strikes now. I think it's 1-2 or 2-2. Max looking for 5 dominant innings out here. The pitch reaches out, fouls it. First base side. Carter's going to pick it up. Yeah, Carter's going to lead things off for us in the 6th inning. Last Buckeye goes on an unprecedented run here with the 2 outs and 2 strikes. And miraculously score 12 runs in a row, which I pray God doesn't happen. It's a roar to third. Logan charging in, throws down to Hunter, and they got him. Nice play by Logan. All right, so it's not going to happen. Still 3-1 after 5. We have 2 innings to go. What a dandy of a game it has been so far. We scored our run in the 2nd. Buckeye scored there, lone run in the third. Then the fourth, we scored 2. And that's how the story has been tonight. There's a bird coming right at me. Hopefully, yep, he's gonna steer away from me. Hanging out with the rest of his bird friends. It is still Scott DeMarco on the mound for Buckeye. See a lot of the players wearing some masks out there. They're in long sleeves. I mean, yeah, there is such thing as braving out weather and stuff. But then again, there's just being smart, making reasonable, or doing something reasonable. In this case, you gotta be reasonable. It's Carter, Hunter, Casey leading things off. That was what led things off, not just in the second inning where we scored a run, but also in the fourth inning where we scored 2. See what Carter, Hunter, and Casey have in stock for us. Hopefully more good things. Sixth inning. There's the sun for you. Of course, it's not showing up at all today. Good Lord, I'm cold. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm cold. Let's go, Carter. That's what you hear as DeMarco's first pitch coming up. Here it is. There's one hit in the air out to right field, but catchable for the first down of the inning. Good play there by, I believe that would be Barnhart. That's number 8, actually, Trailonak. I apologize. Here's Hunter to the plate. Hunter did score earlier today. First pitch. Hunter hits one in the air out to left, and this is going to be caught by Sickle. 2 gone. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Well, that's not the most ideal way to start off an inning. That's for sure. So now Casey Meiser, the freshman, is up. Casey has scored earlier today. He reached on a hit batter. And he's going to swing after the first 2 men made first pitch outs. Drive one in the air out to center. Coming in and dropping it. There's McCabe. Oh, that was high risk, high reward right there by Casey Meiser. You never swing when the first 2 men make first pitch outs. But Casey did. He got pretty lucky on that one as Ganda comes up to the plate. Ganda with a bloop single out to center. There's McCabe. Misjudges the ball. Of course, let that be a lesson to all you young ball players out there. Always take the first step back. Never go in. First step back. You got a better judgment of the ball. Casey's at second. 2 gone. We'll see how Ganda plays this. Ball. And he'll hold at second. Not a shabby crowd out here for a high school baseball game, to say the least. Not too shabby. Kind of wish there were student sections for high school baseball, but oh well, it is what it is, I guess. I mean, there are student sections at Highland for volleyball and football, of course. There's a line shot back up to center for a base hit. Booted by McCabe. Run scores. Here comes Ganda down to second. He is safe. He missed the tag. Oh, he missed the tag. 4-1. Ganda delivers again. He's got 2 RBIs today. Wow, the sophomore coming up huge out here. Think you could call that a single and E8. And McCabe has to be kicking himself now. After that, it's Peyton Janicus. Peyton takes strike one, 0-1. So we'll see what Peyton does here. He's at second, and Peyton at the plate. Ganda, the 1 second. There's a chopper to short. Good play there. The throw down to first. Ooh, nice effort by Janicus, but couldn't beat the throw by Nathan Sadless. It'll be Scott DeMarco leading things off here for the Buckeye Bucks in the bottom of the sixth. Another run scored because, well, 5, 6, 7 was due up for the Black and Green Brigade. And I don't know if you can tell right there, but those pumpkins create a B. I don't know where the rest of the words or letters in Buckeye are. I assume they would be right around here. And again, that would be a lot of hard work. So we can't really blame them. Looks like we got a new face on the mound. Looks like it's Shane Cope. Shane is a junior now. Shane, a good kid. Smart kid. Good at what he does. So Scott DeMarco leading things off for the Buckeye Bucks, followed by Ranger Metter and then Andy Schneider. 1, 2, 3, top of the order for the Bucks. They're 6 outs away from dealing with what would be, I believe, their first loss of the season. All right, looks like we're ready to rock and roll again. Tanner Ongst is warming up, meanwhile, for the Bucks. We'll see what Shane can do. He's got a 6-out save. Bottom half of the sixth. Buckeyes' hopes and dreams of a comeback seem to diminish now as we're getting late into this one. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Shane misses his target on that. As DeMarco looking to start a rally for the Bucks. I think that was a strike, 1-1. Even though DeMarco had to back up, he was doing the limbo out there. How low can you go? He does it again, 2-1. Oh, can you go to the floor? As that famous song goes, that's played at every high school dance. Say all the time, basketball is the 2-1s in the air out to deep left, going back. Mitch cannot make the play. The runner's going down second. Here's the gun down. He is safe. Nice effort by Mitch nonetheless. He almost made a great play and then almost gunned him out at second. Ranger Metter is up. Of course, I always quote that song in basketball whenever it takes a few bounces off the rim. I'm like, 1 hop this time or 2 hops this time or whatever the case is. Ball 1 upstairs, 1-0. You can see some tracks right there. I assume it was from a cart or something like that. And here it comes. There's a ground ball, a dead one, right to Shane. He throws down a Hunter, 1 gone. So after that, it is Andy Schneider to the plate. Scott DeMarco down to third. So we'll see what happens out here. 1 out, runner at third. The pitch. There's a high fly ball, foul out to right. And the air shoot force says Mitch. That means they're probably going to rifle it home if it's a flying ball. That'd be cool if we got a throw out. Good block there by Ganda. Prevents the run from scoring. It's 1-1. The Bucks down to their last 5 outs. Pitch. This one's set opposite field out to left and foul. Right near the bullpen. Count becomes 1-2. Andy Schneider still trying to get something cooking. But Shane looking for a strikeout. Won't get the strikeout there. It's another sharp foul ball in a similar spot. Schneider looking to cash in the runner and slice out our lead. Pitch. There's a foul ball. Ooh, that would have been a nice out number 2. Had that one just gone a little further. Getting set. Shane lets the 1-2 go again. This one's in the air to left center field. Mitch Goods got it. Here comes the runner tagging home. Here's a good throw home to the cutoff. And the run scores. So Mitch with a nice play right there, but couldn't do a thing about that. It's 4-2. Schneider scores the run. Buckeye still trails, but they only trail by 2 now. Chandler Kosh is up. Kosh watches ball 1. It's opening day here for the good guys. Not the home opener. Of course, we're here in Buckeye. This one nearly drills them 2-0. Getting set. Here comes the pitch. And he misses 3-0. Shane cannot walk him because that means the tying run would come up to the plate. Kosh must have a red light out here. Taking the whole way, it is 3-1. Smart decision right there to not swing at that. Shane lets his 3-1 pitch go. And he missed ball 4. Tying runs up. Dylan Sickle is the batter now. There you go, Shane. I think that was Sam who said that. Sickle looking to tie it, perhaps. He pops it up instead. Who's got that? Who's got that? Nobody's got that. That's who's got that. That's who's got that. That's one of the things that you always teach, and I said this earlier in the broadcast, so I'm going to say it again. You're taught that from day one. Always call for the ball. Always have one person call for it, too. Unless you look silly like what we looked like out there. Now the tying runs on base. Tanner Ongst is up. Ongst swings and misses, 0-1. Shane just needs to take a deep breath out here and relax. Yeah, he's giving up a walk, and then there was an error, miscommunication, but still got to calm down. 1-1. Do you dare take him out of the game if he gives up another base runner? If I'm Coach Grissom, I might, but the bullpen is silent. There's a line shot to left. Mitch coming in. He's going to dive. Oh, he caught it. What a catch by Mitch. Good. Holy cow, what a nice play. That may just save the game, ladies and gentlemen. Mitch Good coming up huge out there. The senior giving up his body to dive for that one. And we'll go to the 7th inning now. Our lead has been sliced to 2, but you know what? We still have the lead. That was a great play by Mitch. Running up there, I thought that one wasn't going to be caught, but he caught it. And thus, it's the end of the 6th inning. Not the end of the world, it's the end of the 6th inning. Speaking of Tanner Ongst is pitching. Ongst is the 3rd pitcher of the day for Buckeye. And after Janikis ended the inning, it's going to be Quinn, Sam, and Mitch. That's right, Quinn Marquis, Sam Napier, and Mitch Good. Oh, that's a bird, rather. I thought those were back-to-back planes, but nope, that was a bird right there. 7th inning, this is it. Make or break scenario, I guess. I mean, for us, we will have to score more. We've scored every even inning. And it looks like Ongst is still going to practice. We're almost 2 hours through the live stream. I hope you're enjoying it here in WHBW. And I'm sorry once again for the shaky screen. But once again, it's kind of a cold day. Tommy Maroon here for WHBW. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. Gotta know next time we go live or the next time we upload a video, depending on what happens. Should be some fun. Next time, which will be tomorrow for lacrosse. I don't know if it's men's or women's lacrosse for the Brown and Gold Brigade, but I do know it's the Brown and Gold Brigade. Quinn Marquis leading things off. And he's going to lead things off with a little flare and shower right. That'll sit down for a base hit. Good start to the inning. Here comes Sam to the plate. We'll see if Quinn's going to take off or not. I'd be a little paranoid about that. My Ongst, I'd probably try pitching out, and the ball gets away. Here comes Quinn down to second base. He may try to push his luck for third. He will not. That breaks up the double play. Well, I said I'd probably do a pitch out rather than a pickoff, and well, you know, Quinn's down at second here. Ain't nobody out. Here comes the first pitch. Upstairs to Sam Napier, 1-0. we don't play Buckeye in football. I mean, we play them in a lot of sports. We play them in basketball, boys basketball. That was an epic win where Landon, I think, is on the JV team. He had that stealing layup to give us a win. As the ball gets away, Quinn down a third. Oh man, it's going from bad to worse out there for the Bucks. Yeah, of course we weren't there for it because I was sick. It was a great game as we beat Buckeye by a final score of, what was it, 57-56, somewhere near that neighborhood. As the catcher Metter still talking with him. Metter goes back 2-0. We're trying to make it action 5-2. Let's play. Ground ball. This should get. Nope. Runner doesn't score. One gone. Good job there by the pitcher, Tanner Ongst. And after him, that will be Mitch Good. Following Sam, Mitch Good. We're over 2 hours through the live stream. See what Mitch has in stock. We'll take ball one upstairs, 1-0. We'll see what happens. Outfield also shifted in, as is the infield. There's a line shot, foul out to left. Ooh, that kid may want to look out. Hopefully, or fortunately, he's fine. Runner at third, one gone. The pitch. Lobs it in there, 1-2. One gone. Hopefully it'll be a nice fly ball out here that can score the runner. Outfield shifted in. Mitch wants a timeout. Good Lord, my toes are frozen now. Pitch is going to be low, 2-2 with the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 4-2, we're winning. And getting set. Pitch coming up. Ground ball, foul, first base side. Ooh, that could have gotten Quinn home. I'm for Highland, by the way. So getting set, 1 out here. Ongst is ready. Now he's ready, excuse me. The 2-ball, 2-strike pitch, and that's going to score a run. Here's the throw down to first, 5-2, good guys. Good job there by Mitch. Sometimes you don't have to hit one deep. Sometimes you can just simply ground out, and that'll do the trick. Logan is up. That's some nice insurance for us. Fouled, first base side. Almost a fair one. That ball died in the grass. All right. Good guys, 5 now. Buckeye Bucks 2, the pitch. Good eye there by Logan, 1-1. So here they go. Getting set, here's Ongst. He kicks, lets his 1-1 go. Blown away, 2-1. Over 2 hours through the live stream. I hope you've been able to hang with us here today. A fun one to say the least. The pitch. This one's hit deep out to left center field, but I think McCabe's going to make the catch. So now Buckeye down to their final 3 outs. Here we go. This is it. Bottom half of the 7th. Think it is. Yep, it's the bottom of the order once again. Dylan Trailanek, Gabe McCabe, and Nathan Sandless will make the long walk all the way back. So once the game is over, good lord, my toes are numb now. You guys cold? All right. Glad to see I'm not the only one suffering out here.
You did a good job.
Thank you. Means a lot. If you ever want to know what it is, it's WHBW. Highland, Baldwin, Wallace. You know, W like a TV station, and then H for Highland and BW for Baldwin, Wallace. All right. Thank you. Of course, those are always the best fans, ladies and gentlemen. Those from the opposition who say, hey, Tommy, or hey, you there. I like what you do. Those are always the best fans. Because it goes to show you that they have a lot of respect and shows you that the fans are class acts. And of course, it's no different out here for Buckeye. They are class acts as well. They've been doing a good job today. Cheering on their Buckeye Bucks. I believe Shane is still rocking the mound. So I'm stepping in mud, good lord. Yep, Trailanek. No, Barnhart. Aiden Barnhart. Barnhart, I believe, would be tagged with the loss today. Swing and a miss, nothing in 1. Good lord, I hate whenever my dress shoes get all muddy. Forget that's what always happens whenever it's football or baseball season. This one's popped up into your shell left. Mitch makes the catch, 1 gone. So now it's Gabe McCabe. McCabe with 1 gone here. In the bottom of the 7th, Buckeye down to their last 2 outs. We have not been losing at all today. First pitch. Ball 1-0. You can tell the fans over here are trying to stay warm. Doing a good job at it. Strike 1, 1-1. Shane is ready. Here he comes. Strike 2, 1-2. All right, that's good. Max is in line for the win. Shane in line for the save. Pops it up, shallow right. Who's got that? Peyton Janikis, 2 outs. We have them down their last out. Nathan Saddles to the last hope. Well, anything can happen, that's for sure, but things don't look as certain as they were earlier today for the Bucks. All right, first pitch. Line shot in his center coming in. That'll sit down for a base hit. Back to the top of the order with Scott DeMarco. That's one thing I didn't notice. DeMarco doesn't wear batting gloves. He only wears 1 actually, like a golfer. Yeah, ball. I have nothing of other schools, I'll tell you that.
We need to get to a Highland baseball swing.
I'm wearing my Highland baseball polo shirt right now. 1-0. 1-1. Yeah, I know. BW gives me a tripod. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Line shot down the left field line, tucks it in there for trouble. Mitch is there. He'll throw it into Logan, and the tying run is up, and Ranger Metter. Ranger Metter, the game tying run is up. Shane's just got to calm down out there. That's what I do, at least. Remember why you're here. Cold. Going great, thank you. Ball. BW is the oldest and greatest university in America.
Yeah, it's a good school.
Yes, love it there. Really do. 1-0, 2 on. Pitch. Oh, it gets away from Ganda. Both runners are going to dance on an extra 90 feet. Oh boy, 2-0. Man, if I'm Coach Grissom, what do you do here? Do you dare bring in a new pitcher? Ranger Metter, 2-0, 3-0. The winning run is on deck in Andy Schneider. Three-0 pitch, and he walked him. Bases are loaded. Ganda wants to talk with Shane. Shane just needs to calm down. If I'm Ganda, if I'm Coach Grissom, yeah, Coach Grissom, I'm going to talk with him. Maybe he's going to take him out. The bases are loaded. Maybe bringing in a new pitcher here for Shane. Of course, Shane, a great kid. I have faith in him, that's for sure. We'll see if Coach Grissom also has faith in him. 5-2. Buckeye with the bases loaded, 2 out. They can win it on an ultimate slam. Shane's still going to rock the mound. As it's Andy Schneider to the plate. If you're just tuning in on WHBW, you couldn't pick the better time. 5-2, bases loaded, 2 outs. Ball 1. It started with a single back up the middle. Then a single down the left field line, and then a 4-pitch walk. Ball 2. And 6 straight balls for Shane. Here's the pitch. He missed again, 3-0. Chandler Kosh's would be next, I should say. 3-0. He's got a red light. There's a strike, 3-1. Well, you can see some folks running over there. John, of course, the backup catcher for now. The alternates, I should say. 3-1. Fouled back. We have him down to the last strike. And of course, 21. That's Aiden Smith. To quote the great Gary Cohen, one of my favorite broadcasters in baseball, the merry-go-round will be in motion. Full count, 2 outs. Here's the payoff. It's popped up, shallow right center. Peyton Janikis makes the catch. The game is over. 5-2 victory for the good guys. Will thwart out the bases loaded 2 out scenario and escape with a nice 5-2 win. Well, it's always great to win a game. It's especially great to win on opening day. That's exactly what just happened out here today. Coach Grissom couldn't be any happier with how his team fared out here. While the final 6 outs were struggles, it was still a good effort. And a great job. I mean, went from 3-0 to 3-2. And you got to give credit to Shane on that. I mean, he had the bases loaded at 3-0 count. Probably scared to death out there. Then fires back, throwing something right down the middle because you know he's not going to swing at 3-0. And then the next pitch, a foul ball back. And then on a full count with 2 outs, a weak little pop-up right to Peyton Janikis. Meanwhile, Jake in a cast. That's not a good thing. Well, we can only hope that Jake will be back soon. But hey, the good guys win it 5-2. Ganda had 2 RBIs today, I believe. We'll talk with the gang in a second. Coach Grissom has to be happy now. What a great game. My toes are absolutely numb. I hope yours aren't, folks. 5-2 was the final score. Coaches are talking things over. Trying to talk with some of the gang out there. Of course, if it's an Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode, this would be the gang beats Buckeye. That's right, the gang did beat Buckeye today. 5-2. What is going on? They're talking things over. And both teams are just going to walk back. Oh, nothing. I'm really cold, I'll be honest with you. I know I should. I mean,
It's a little warmer. I learned from it.
I know. It was 50 when I left campus.
Yeah. Hard insight. Tommy, no offense, but can we?
Of course. Okay. Well, we'll wait for them in a second. We'll wait for them in a second. It was a good day because we won it. We won it by a final score of 5-2. And there's some softball action going on over there. Livestream lasted about 2 hours and some loose change. Man, oh man, what a game that was. Buckeye was never winning at all during that game. We took command of that thing. Scoring in the, and really that run in the 7th inning really helped us.
How's BW going?
BW is a lot of fun.
Love it.
They let me do the games there on YouTube as well.
What sports? All the sports?
All the sports on my
Nice.
YouTube channel.
Oh, that's awesome. You must love it. You gotta get a springtime jacket.
I know. This is a springtime jacket.
Though. I mean, you know, the transitional jacket, even a vest, Tommy.
I know.
If you get sick, how are we gonna see these games?
Exactly.
Get hand warmers.
I know. My toes are completely numb right
You
now.
have to have something at home you can wear.
And I parked all the way back there because I thought that the game was near the football
We did
field.
too. We did, yeah. Well, we had 3 Highland teams here tonight.
Exactly. That's kind of rare because it's usually 2 teams. Freshman varsity,
Right.
freshman plays at the other field, and junior varsity plays
We'll be at,
elsewhere.
we'll be at the Hogan Field Thursday. Probably won't make it.
No, I'm not. I got a dinner for BW.
Nice. Good. I'm glad you
Thank you. It's the oldest and greatest university in America. I say that all the time during my broadcasts.
Classes are going good too.
Yep.
Good.
Nowhere else I'd rather be, that's for sure.
Well, there aren't many people who can say that. If
Nope.
you say that, then you are in the right place.
I can say that. Love it at BW. And yeah.
All right, hon. Just get warm. And
All right, thank you. Have a great.
time.
All right, have a great day. All right. 5-2 victory.
You wouldn't have used a blanket. We're going to bring you hair warmers next time.
Yeah, but I have to hold the phone.
Well, if you have hair warmer in your pouch, you can at least get one.
I guess. So Buckeye's still going to talk things over. We're going to sign off in just a minute. But first, Coach Grissom is going to have to talk with the players out there. Of course, that's one of the things that he won't let me do. Talk or film me talking with the team in the huddle. I mean, you know what? Coach Grissom's a good man. Definitely deserved the win out here tonight. Buckeye, meanwhile, they should not be ashamed of anything. They worked really hard out there. They played really hard out there. They will break huddle in a second. They break huddle now. And a Medina County battle. As I expected, it was a good game between two good schools. A shame someone had to lose, but in the end, it was the good guys that walked away as winners. Looks like we'll be ready to break huddle in just a second. All right, that's it. Everyone having fun out there, talking about things. All right, Shane, good save out there. Bases loaded, 3-0, up 3. How do you stay so calm?
He's got ice in his veins. Like, I don't even know. That's what he do.
I mean, you just fired back, threw a strike, then let him hit a foul ball back, and then let Peyton over there catch the last out of the inning and contest.
Eat, sleep, shove, repeat.
Hey, what's the other say?
Hey Tom, see ya.
And Mitch, good game as always.
Ready, bro?
One more time.
Yeah, that's in 140 some days. Hey, Jake. Oganda, good game as always. How many RBIs? Was it 2 or 3?
Hey, it was a Jordan Poole effect
2.
today. His girl was here. He had to show out. Had to show out. Hopefully he gets rewarded later.
So it was a good game out there.
Maybe we'll watch the football card. Wow.
I mean, Oganda just showed everybody that sometimes you don't have to go absolutely crazy in order to have a great game. You can just do things pretty easily. Good game is exactly how you describe this one. And a good team with good chemistry. Right, Casey, good game.
Thank you so much.
What a game that was. We won it by a final score of 5-2. Apologize for that language. Think, yeah, my stuff's right there. Excuse me. Just got my stuff. Yeah, I'm still rolling. I gotta get interviews and stuff. Sam, good game out there.
No, those are goodies.
Yeah, I still gotta get interviews and all that fun stuff. Coach, can we talk now or?
I'm in the middle of something.
Okay. We'll wait a minute. Everyone had a good game, including Hunter. Hunter, how'd you do it out there? You were part of the meat of the order that delivered all day.
I had 0 hits too, so like we didn't really deliver. But you know, next game we crank it.
All right, Hoban's gonna be a lot of fun, isn't it?
Hoban shut that.
Okay. So yeah, it was a good game by everybody. Everybody contributed to the win. There's no doubt about it. So again, how tough will Hoban be Thursday?
We're coming for him. That's a free win.
It don't matter who we play.
All right. And Max, 5 dominant innings out there. How'd you do it?
Absolutely. You know, I got a great group of boys behind me. Man, I just love pitching for them, man. They helped me through it. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, good game as always, man. Appreciate your pitching out there. So there is that. There is that. Excuse me. We will talk. All right, Mitch, great catch out there to close out the 6th. How'd you do it?
You know, I prayed to God and He showed me the way.
All right. No, thank you. Thank you, and thank you to the rest of the gang that picked up the win and did it in style. Here's Coach Grissom talking with the paper. We'll sign off in a second. We need to talk with the man himself, Coach Grissom, before they hop on the bus, before the gang hops on the bus and gets the win and stuff, or celebrates the win. Well, guys, enjoy it. Let's beat Hoban Thursday. Should be some fun against Hoban. All right.
Nice.
Coach, great game as always.
I don't know about as always, but I'll take it.
Hey, it's better than losing.
Yes, it is.
So, tough opponent through and through. Of course, it was really anytime our 5, 6, 7 batters led off the inning, we scored.
Yeah, middle guys did a real nice job today.
And Gandalf with 2 RBIs out there.
He did a nice job. Getting after fastballs, hit a couple balls hard. Hit one, found a hole, right? So
Yeah.
Just find a way to score.
I mean, Shane just did a great job on a 3-0 count, bases loaded, and still, cool as all anything, just gets out of it as if it's nothing.
That's Shane, right?
Yeah.
We told him in, and he missed in 3 straight, and then he got a couple in the zone and got the pop out we were looking for.
All right. Thank you, Coach, as always. Have a great day. Let's beat Hoban. All right, folks, that's it. WHBW thanks you for I thank you for watching this broadcast here on WHBW. Final score: Highland Hornets 5, Buckeye Bucks 2. Till we meet again, this is Tommy Roon here for WHBW signing off. So long, everybody.